Business is making authentic Italian food from scratch.
We like it when it's from scratch. So Ashley Al Dente Williams is getting us more details in Galt.
Nice.
Hi, Ash.
Oh, lemon cake?
Hi, you know, I love a good toss. Oh, look at that. That is their meatball sub that just came out. I gotta tell you, the moment you said al dente, Ash, I was trying to figure out how can I pose al dente style, but I'm not. Let me work on that. How would you take your body and look like a piece of al dente pasta?
Al dente, you don't want to be like too stiff.
Not too stiff, you want to be too limp.
So kind of maybe like a little lean or something.
There you go.
So lean with it. Just lean with it. There we go. We're al dente. Hey, by the way, this is Gabby. Gabby, I love your personality. Like, you just rolled right into that.
Yes, well, I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to try not to look that way.
Well, you just, I don't know, you just leaned on live TV. No need to be nervous, right? Yeah, right. So Pastosa. I want to make sure I'm saying it correct.
Yeah, you're saying it right. Pastosa.
Pastosa.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is. You guys, it's been in Galt for 4 years. Can you believe Good Day's never been here? Authentic Italian food, everything you see, made fresh, it's scratch, also family owned. I'm excited to talk about the history behind this restaurant. So Gabby, let's launch right in before we talk about the food here. But your parents were behind the inception of this.
Yes, so, oh, I get that microphone.
No, you don't get the mic. Oh, see, she hit the lane and then she tried to take my microphone.
She's comfortable now.
Yeah, so my mom, she moved here from Italy, southern Italy, in her 20s, and she started cooking when she was really young. She lived in a nunnery, and back then you had to do chores, and she hated doing laundry, so she got to do dishes, and slowly she got to cook in there as well. That's her right in the picture in the left-hand corner. She's actually in traditional Calabrian wear. That's where my family's from, Calabria. And they're trying to get her to dance, like to do a traditional Calabrian dance.
Yeah, and that picture taken circa 1968. But in her 20s, Lucia decided to come to the States, lands in Galt, and now just 4 years ago decided we have to bring the authenticity to Galt.
Yep, and also with my father, who is American, they met here. They've meshed together. These are all her recipes, but there are some things that are from him too, and so I do love that about this restaurant. It is both their personalities coming together.
Yeah, and I love that. So speaking of the restaurant, it's so warm, it's so cozy, and listen, I'm all about a vibe, right? The moment you walk in, it feels like family immediately, and that's exactly what I experienced when we walked through the front door. I promise you, we're gonna get to the food. Hopefully my producer will just give me a little bit more time, but let's start kind of at the entrance, because yes, you could come, sit down, and eat, but you could certainly come and grab things to take home.
Of course, yes. You can take our pasta uncooked home. You can take our raviolis, which we were going towards that direction to sell raviolis, and then you guys would learn how to make the sauces online. You could also buy sauces.
So let me ask you a question. Do you cringe that 90% of what I eat happens just to be ravioli, but from Trader Joe's?
Actually, my best friend, she's like, when I can't have your butternut squash, I go to Trader Joe's.
There it is. But now I know I could just come here and get the butternut squash. No, this is where it's at. All right, guys, I think we've waited long enough. Let's talk about some of the dishes that you prepared for us this morning.
So to start, we have our classic lasagna, which is our homemade pasta, meat sauce. Our meat sauce has our homemade sausage in it as well, so it's a little different from a bolognese. We call it the calabrese. Again, that's where my family's from. And then here we have our artichoke heart raviolis. And this is like more of like an American twist, right? You have the white sauce, which isn't really what we do in Italy, but it is really good with the artichoke. And we put some glaze on top to cut that cream. Really good. My personal favorite ravioli is the butternut squash with the brown butter sage and cream. Just a little touch of it.
I like all that.
And that's right there. And then here's our fusilli with, I have a red velvet, which is just basil, olive oil, tomato. This is good if you're vegan. And then, of course, request it without cheese. And then here's our pink sauce. It's a tomato basil cream. It's our #1 selling sauce, so it's really good. Our spicy sausage ravioli is our second best-selling ravioli, so if you like spicy food, go for it. And this is our dip, our Italian dip. So we didn't have sandwiches at first, but people really, they love sandwiches, especially at lunchtime. So these are one of our most popular sandwiches. And then Here we have our Lemoncello mascarpone cake.
Yep.
Yeah,
Can you just say that one more time?
Limoncello
Limoncello
mascarpone. And we we import our desserts. We don't make them, but
Okay.
every single one is imported, and you can really taste the different flavors from Italy.
This is so cool. I cannot wait to try this. And also, by the way, everything's affordable, and they wanted it to be a space for families to come, have a good time. You could hear some music and just order and just eat. Just go in, go all in. All right, so coming up in the 10 o'clock hour, guys, we're going to actually learn how to make freshly made pasta with their machine. So we're going to get a full tutorial coming up in the next hour.
Okay.
You're amazing. Should we hit him with an al dente?
Oh, let's do it.
Nice.
Yes, that right there, that's what you get when you come in here. Nice work, my
So
friend.
good.
Nice.
Okay, so we got
So good.
al dente Ashley, and we can have gnocchi Gabby. Even though the G is silent.
Yeah.
But gnocchi
Yeah.
Gabby.
Yeah. That's good.
That'll work.
That's the name of your podcast.
The al dente lean. That was great.